Guys, we got AJ Jackson here. We'll start with any questions.
Go by
Oh,
Alaric. Sorry about that. Good morning.
yeah, my fault. My fault.
Go by Alaric though.
Yeah, yeah. We have Jordan. You first.
Yeah, that was actually something I wanted to clarify with you because people have been calling you AJ. So what would you like to go by?
Alaric. It's just
Alaric.
my name.
Yeah,
so.
right. Your full name. Yeah, that's what we wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
I saw during the game Thursday night that you were kind of getting yourself ready in case of an emergency. You were on the bike. Can you kind of take us through how that unfolded? Obviously, a couple guys, you're experiencing some things on the field. Those guys are, and then working through some injuries in real time and whatnot, and you thinking maybe I have to be ready for this.
Yep, it's just my job, being a backup in case Joe or Rob go down. Be prepared for it. So it's always being ready in the unknown.
And you got some time and I think really impressed some people last year, and you're kind of in an unknown again this week. I mean, I know nobody wants anyone to be hurt, but you are in an unknown this week as well. So does anything change about your preparation at all in the case that Joe can't go, or are you kind of approaching it like the same as you always do?
It's the same as before. That's my job, kind of be ready when number's called. So when it happens, I'm prepared. No changes or anything like that, just think what I know.
Thank you.
Gilbert.
Hey, Alaric, I just wanted to ask about Joe. He might be ready, he might not be. But it was kind of a rough game for him against the Bills. But what have you seen from him that you feel confident that he'll figure it out moving forward?
He's a great player. For all of us overall as a O-line. Had a tough night. Things happened. But it was our first game, so it's our first game overall. We don't play in the preseason, as you guys know. So we'll just learn, watch the film, move on, next game.
And going off of that, just watching the film together as a group for the offensive line, what did you guys come away thinking from that first game, and how do you fix it moving forward?
Just stay true to what we know. Fundamentals, our keys, techniques, be more assignment sound. So yeah, watch the tape, went over it. On to the Falcons now.
Thank you, Alaric. Appreciate the time.
Stu.
Hey, Alaric, thanks for making the time this morning. Wanted to ask you about Coleman and Tremaine. What do you notice about each of those guys, whether you're working with them in practice, meeting room, game, any of those settings?
Great players overall. Been with them 2 years now. Learned a lot from Coleman as an older guy, been around the league for a while. Me and Tremaine are pretty close. So they're great professionals on the field and off the field. So they'll do well.
That close relationship you have with Tremaine, how did that form, or what does that stem from?
We're the same age, same common things in the area. He's from down south, up north. So just common things for the most part.
I got you. Thank you.
Gary.
Alaric, you had a game last year where you stepped in and really impressed people, and I'm just wondering what that did for your confidence and what you learned from that particular game.
Just being here the past 2 years, being around Sean, dude's great. Encourages you, gives you confidence. So it comes from him for the most part. It comes down from Kevin Carberry, Nick Jones, Rob Havenstein, David Edwards. They all like guys, give them confidence, give them keys, give them tools. So, I was just prepared through those guys for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Anything in particular that you took from that? I know you guys all need to be ready for your opportunity and you want to shine when you get it. But a lot of times it doesn't work out that way, for whatever reason. But in that case, you seem to really kind of rise to the occasion. And just curious from a confidence standpoint, what that did for you moving forward.
I just do my job for the most part, honestly. Prepare that way, just like practice. So not anything crazy, anything confidence-wise. I was just doing my job, to be real with you.
Thanks very much.
Jordan.
Just wanted to follow up too. Saw in camp that they were also moving you inside a couple of times and trying you out in different places. What was it like for you? Obviously, I think we see you probably as a left tackle or a right tackle in a pinch. But what was that experience like when you were slid inside for guard?
The more you can do, the better you are, right? But I mean, it was cool though. I didn't think it was anything crazy, honestly. It's my first time playing guard ever though, so that was new for me. But other than that, it was a good experience. I gained a lot of knowledge from that point. So yeah.
Thank you.
Stu.
Speaking of getting reps at guard, is that something that by chance, like maybe you and Tremaine have leaned on each other for, given that, I mean, it's not exactly, identical as far as like the paths you guys said were on to, getting those reps, but when you guys were getting those opportunities and with him having kind of a similar background, is that something you guys troubleshooted through together?
Tremaine played guard, I believe, in college.
Oh,
So he kind of had a background before I did. I only played tackle in college, left tackle my whole career. So it was more so me just learning through David Edwards for the most part. That dude's like great technique sound player. So learning from him. Rob's a great guy as well. Also Witt from last year. So yeah.
I got you. Thank you.
All right, man. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right.